Oh, if you eat, then you have to show. This picture, is that them? This black and white picture, is that Mr. Bell?
Yes, that's he and his wife. They're here.
Okay. You know us.
Whenever you're ready, head down the path here to the big white and green house. Brian's over there. He'll meet you at the front door.
That's good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, okay. That was back in here. There's some books. There's the corner. Okay, sure. I'm coming. Some of the historic in Brantford. Fix. Okay, this one. Look at some. The museum is it in downtown? Or this
There
is?
are a few different museums in the area. So.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Oh, this one here. Grounds for restoration. So this is built 1876. See, there's that house built 1876. It's an apple tree. There's a couple apple left. I think that's the greenhouse over there, which is no greenhouse, no stuff in it. Yeah, it's being preserved. This is built 1871, and so it's this other one here. This is connected. Okay, this is the historic plot, Canada's first telephone. You guys can read it. It's in 1877. It did in Brantford. We got the first telephone business. There we go. Okay, we're going in this historic homes. Glass is tinted. Oh,
there.
Hi. Oh, were you the one we just met earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
You're welcome. Well, welcome to Melville House, as it was known to the Bell family during their time here.
Okay.
This is the first home that Alexander Graham Bell and his parents lived in after emigrating to Canada from Scotland in 1870. The house was owned by Mr. Bell's parents, Melville and Eliza, featured here just inside the front. Emigrated at a time of grief for them. They had lost 2 sons to tuberculosis. And at the time, Alexander himself was 23 and also showing signs of TB as well. So they were hoping the changing climate would better his health and save his life. And I will leave him aside.
The library. Where did you find the first one? In the library.
So the library is very much the gentleman's room in the house, and it was used mostly by Alexander's father, Melville, or Professor Bell, as most people knew him. He was a teacher of speech and elocution and was helping.
This is the kitchen. Nice stove.
Now, as a guest of the house, this is a room you probably would not have seen in the Bell time. The kitchens were not gathering places. They are.
washing machine. It's like a now it's a butler's
That's right.
cupboard, eh?
Yeah,
If you have this.
absolutely. The oldest got first back. Wow.
Oh, really? I thought before they said that the cleanest one is the one who will take a bath first, and then
That's the oldest person.
the cleanest is the oldest person.
And keep in mind,
No problem.
Now we're going upstairs in this Alexander Graham Bell Homestead. It's a picture of it. Up into this platform. Oh, it's about 4 bedroom. Wow.
so the upper hall itself was almost another room. Here is the guest bedroom.
So out of the 3, he's the only one that survived.
Yes. And older brother Melville was married. He passed away.
Oh, so then the one.
Gary emigrated to Canada with Bell. Lived here on the farm for Melville to this family.
The old sewing
So the
machine.
bedrooms are all exactly the same size. Keeping in mind, in the 1850s when this house was built, ladies were still wearing hoop skirts. So the spaces had to be big enough they could maneuver with the hoops.
This one has the baby. This is the daughter-in-law.
This is the daughter-in-law room. So Carrie took in a baby not long after they settled here. A family friend died about a week after she gave birth,
Boy.
and the father was not able to take care of the child at the time. So Carrie agreed to take the baby, and he lived here with the family.
So that one there is gold, and that's the middle.
Those are silver, yeah. And then on the far right is Alexander's original pearl tie pin. In the middle is a little coin purse. It's known as a miser's purse that Eliza would have used.
Is that a testament or Bible?
No, it is a book of poetry by
Oh, book of poetry.
Henry Kirk White that belonged to Alexander's brother Edward. And we have Melville's magnifying glass, which he wore around his neck most of the time for up close viewing.
That's a gold or silver?
It's gold.
Going down the stairs.
So before we head into the drawing room, we have a few more family photos to show you here in the hallway. And then we have Melville, the oldest brother. He died in 1870 at age 25. And this is his wife, Carrie, who also came to Canada with the family in 1870.
And this is
That is Alexander.
Bell.
So that is how he looked at about the time he invented the telephone in
1874.
Actors at the time provided the funding to hire Watson to help him build the prototype.
So again, looking at the shower, people were not as tall.
Definitely not.
not
The
as tall
average
back
height
then.
for a man, you and I would fit in perfectly
Yeah.
for the time period.
Yeah.
About 5. And so they decided we should have this room as his bedroom and study was home in the summer. And it was in this room at this very desk that he first revealed the basic principles of the telephone to his father on the night of July 26, 1870. He had made the discovery earlier that day, not here in the house, but down below at the river at a spot that he called his dreaming place. And that is where you find him very often in the afternoons during the summer. What he discovered was eventually referred to as undulatory current, which is electricity that moves in waves very much as sound. And Morse's telegraph. So the telegraph had been developed by Morse in the 1830s. By the 1870s, every town and city has a telegraph office. It is the basic form of long-distance communication beyond letter writing. However, Morse's telegraph could only send one message at a time. Electricity and telegraphy, Alec came to the conclusion that he should be able to create a version that would send multiple rather than just one at a time.
Oh, Canada's best.
So this
First.
is the very first bell store, as we like to say.
Ah,
Now we get some. Fine, but to begin with, there were no
switchboard. Where are we? Oh, this one here. Ah, switchboard. Oh yeah, this one here.
Next time we don't have to climb a pole.
Oh yeah, that's the one
That
from.
was first introduced in 1878 in Hamilton. It was developed by a gentleman at the Hamilton District Telegraph Company. It essentially involves 7 telephone lines. On those 7 lines are 7 subscribers. So these are 7 different households.
So
probably.
7 party lines on each line.
Exactly, exactly. Again, it was developed by the telegraph company, so they're still using telegraph keys, but this is what they're using to signal you to tell you if the call is for you. So for example, if you called and said, please connect me with the fire department, the number for the fire department at the time was 24. So the telegraph operator how to use the dial telephone, which, like anything new, is probably scary to some. How are you? Yeah, that was it. Of course.
They have feature for that.
You did? Yeah.
You still do?
Believe it or not.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. You can't have no. How it functioned.
Okay.
Just started
The
from this
daffodil
one.
was probably the one that people were the most enamored with because it was kind of a neat thing to have sitting on your table or your desk.
Yeah.
By the 1950s though, actually even before the 50s, so between this phone and the 500 type, there was another one called the 302, which I like to call the I Love Lucy phone. It's the type of phone you see them using that.
Yeah, this one
But
there.
they usually came in black as well.